The Booze, air date 10/16/62. Pretty.
Knock, knock, he meant us to go inside and see a wonderful show. Bo-yo-do, knock, knock, please open. Knock, knock, we're hoping to meet these very famous people you know. Our guest star, Jackie Coogan. Our special guest, Starr. David Rose and his orchestra. The Modernaires with Paula Kelly. Brought to you by Johnson's Wax, whose name on any product means
You want to use it again.
Johnson's Wax. And here is our star, Red Skelton.
Thank you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our show. Say, there was some great news just came over. In Washington, D.C., they found the cure for sleeping sickness, and it was just as they thought. It was all mental. They cured it with 3 words. Congress is adjourned. I feel good tonight. I went to the auto show to see the 1963 cars. Auto show. That's a preview for the used car lots. And they have a new speedometer this year. That plays music. If you go 50 miles an hour, it plays Merrily We Roll Along. 60 miles an hour, it plays Flying High. And at 70 miles an hour, the windshield turns into a stained glass window and you hear Near My God to Thee. Our show tonight is about Prohibition. You remember Prohibition, and that was the law that made fortunes for Al Capone, Babyface Nelson, and Robert Stack. You know, life wasn't worth a nickel in those days. One gangster was shot, and they poured cement all over him. They buried him, and the words on his tombstone read, "Here lies Big Louie. He lived hard, and he died hard." And then there's one part about Alcatraz in our show tonight. Oh, did you see the picture of the Birdman of Alcatraz? Well, here in Los Angeles, they've got a Birdman at the county jail. So he has a 500-pound bird. Did you ever hear of a 500-pound bird? Charge! Hey, let me show you how this Birdman in the county jail here spends his time treating all the birds like little children. I'll do it for you in pantomime. You'll have to.
just like you, it's very true. Your floor has a complexion, too. And nothing but nothing guards your floor's complexion better than clear floor wax. Because clear never yellows. That's right. Clear never yellows vinyl tile, never yellows linoleum, never yellows asphalt tile. You see, only clear floor wax contains Miracle Plexon, the marvelous ingredient that dries clear as this clean glass. Most ordinary waxes can yellow the complexion of your floors, like this tinted glass. Wouldn't you rather have clear on your floors? For just like you, it's very true. Your floor has a complexion, too. And nothing but nothing guards that complexion better than clear. It never yellows. Clear, created by Johnson's Wax.
We're about to mention there's a brand new dance for you to see. It's the greatest and the very latest in the underworld society. Whee! You'll be glad when you discover the prohibition. It's a dance for every lover, the prohibition. Your feet will leave the ground, your head will spin around until you're thinking that you've been drinking. It takes no more time to master the prohibition than to holler 23 skidoo.
Who needs bourbon? Who needs gin?
Take one step and love walks in when we do the prohibition with you. You can do it. It's a snap. 2 parts Charleston, 1 part app. One step and love walks in. When we do the prohibition with, when we do the prohibition with, when we do the prohibition with you.
Meet the Johnson Shoe Polish family. Self-shining polish for ladies' shoes, paste polish kit in a can for men's shoes, and scuffed shoe polish for children's shoes. The container's the applier. Self-shining polish and special scuffed shoe polish stroke right on the shoe. Neatly, precisely. Johnson's Shoe Shine Kit holds dauber, rich paste polish, buffing cloth, and dozens of gleaming shines. They're a whole new way to shine shoes from Johnson's Wax.
And now here's a word about Glade.
What's that on her dressing table? New cologne? No, new air freshener. Beautiful new Glade Mist. Look, there's no cap. Just press here. Glade Mist sprays where your finger points. Feels cool, fresh, and comes in 4 delicate new fragrances, each at a new low price. New Glade Mist feels cool as it clears and freshens the air. Try it.
Tonight, Red Skelton, K-Starr, and Jackie Coogan in The Birds and the Booze. Chicago, the 1920s.
Chicago, Chicago, that tumbling down, Chicago, Chicago, I sure am proud. I love it. You put your bottom dollar, you lose yourself in Chicago, Chicago, the place that Billy Sunday could not put down. Boogaloo! Good heavens! That's Frank Nutty, the well-known crime czar around town.
Kay, you know who that guy is in the middle?
Yeah.
The biggest bookie in town.
No. What about those other two? What are they, bookie ends?
I'm sorry, sir, there are no more tables. Luckily, I just happened to think of one. If you don't mind sitting ringside. Excuse me.
Haven't you got a table that's not so stoop-shouldered? Hey, Ruby, I want to talk to you.
Yes, sir. Listen, I'm right in the middle of a number.
Yes, and I don't like to be kept waiting.
Oh, okay.
On State Street, that Bay Street. Just on State Street. You have the time of your life. I saw a man, he danced in his life. Chicago, Chicago, my hometown.
Now, you were saying,
Ruby, you're working for me now. I've taken over the club.
what happened to the old owners? Sorry I asked.
Now, listen, baby, I'm running short of booze in my speakeasies, and I hear you got some out-of-town connections.
Try some of this.
Down, table! Hey, that's real good booze. Eats right through the glass.
My boyfriend, San Fernando Red, makes this stuff.
Yeah, well, I'll take 100 barrels.
You will?
Yeah.
Well, I'll get him started on it right away, but, you know, he's going to need about $10,000 advance for the labels.
$10,000 for labels?
Well, they're hand-licked, you know.
Okay, you sure he can handle an order this size?
Listen, my San Fernando can handle any order. He's got the biggest still in the country.
Hello, Federal Prison, snack bar. Hello, Warden. Oh, I'm sorry lunch is a little late, Warden, but our chef, you know, San Fernando Red, well, he's in the garden, picking vegetables. Oh, okay, I'll tell him, Warden. Okay, goodbye.
Oh, if I had the wings of an angel, over these prison walls I would zoom to the arms of Elizabeth Taylor, but I doubt if there'd be any room.
Hey, San Fernando, you're bringing vegetables,
Yeah,
huh?
there's some cantaloupe, there's a cabbage, and here is a warden melon. Yeah, look at it. Beets. But there's no life to them. Throw them away. They're dead beat.
What's for dinner? Horse meat?
No, zebra.
Horse meat.
I got something real special. Scotch barley soup.
Scotch barley soup. That's
Yeah.
not so special.
With real scotch? Here, just sweeten this up a little here. Used to work on a farm, you know. Now, add a little barley. I hope I didn't sour it. Yeah. better than the last batch. I goofed. Too much barley. Well, I have to sweeten it up some more here. Here they go. Well, I better get some more out of the supply room. Nobody around, is it?
I don't think so.
1, 2, 11, 5. He's been in my boob!
San Fernando, you know, if the warden never finds out you're making booze in here, you get another 10 years.
I hope so. I got some Napoleon brandy that's aging. I wouldn't want it to get out before I do, you know. Watch out, Daddy! There's that darn guy in the next cell with them birds.
Hey, how come they let them keep so many birds? Isn't that kind of expensive?
No, birds are not expensive. You see, it's not the upkeep, it's the overhead you gotta watch.
Oh, here come the guys for lunch.
Well, this is a nice batch here. I'll just pour some here in the coffee. I don't want to take a chance with that other. Second story, Willie.
Hey, ain't that guy new?
No, that's Willie. He's one of the oldest burglars around. He's a real burglar. As a matter of fact, when he puts on his long underwear, he goes in through the back window. What you gonna have, gentlemen?
I'll have some turkey.
Turkey, huh? You want light or dark?
Light.
Mm-hmm. Better than raising birds, I'll tell you that.
I'll have some dark.
Some dark.
There's turkey delicious, San Fernando. What do we owe you?
Well, yours is 25 cents and yours will be 50 cents.
50 cents? How come?
You wanted dark, didn't you? Well, you got the dirty glass. Stay up here, will you? Oh, well. I wouldn't need a cash register if my navel held quarters. Hey, I got something new. Tell the boys it's all ready. Rye bread.
Oh, rye bread. That's my favorite. Hey,
Really?
would you pour me a slice?
You bet,
Hello, Warden.
How about that? How is that, huh? That guy can have his birds in the next cell. I'll be with you in a minute, sir. All right?
What was that?
Oh, you've heard that song, Coming Through the Rye?
Yeah.
Well, that's a little rye coming through.
My, that coffee smells yummy. You mind if I have a cup?
Oh, that's yummy coffee, yeah. I wouldn't drink that if I were you. See, that's for the inmate.
Nonsense. If it's good enough for the inmates, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, but you don't understand, sir. You see, sir, oh, boy, sir. Yeah.
My, that's good.
Mhm.
Just like Dad used to make.
Really? Well, who is your dad, Dean Martin?
San Fernando, this is 1927. Dean Martin is only 3 years old.
Well, some kids start earlier than others.
San Fernando, your girlfriend Ruby's waiting to see you in the visitor's room.
Ruby! My dear, sweet Ruby! My future wife! Ruby! My darling sweetheart! Ruby! The girl I've been waiting a long time to see.
She was just here yesterday.
When I get lonesome, I get lonesome.
Now, here's a word from our alternate sponsor, Best Foods.
Because so many women are concerned about too much saturated fat in daily meals, a great change in eating habits is taking place in homes all over America. More and more women are using both Mazola corn oil and Mazola margarine. Mazola corn oil for frying and salad dressings because it's best for cutting down saturated fats in the diet when used instead of other leading oils. Mazola margarine because its major ingredient, pure corn oil, has less saturated fat than the hydrogenated corn oils used in other leading margarines. Less saturated fat because its corn oil is never hydrogenated. A delicious spread and a nutritious seasoning for vegetables, Mazola margarine is the only margarine to contain Mazola corn oil.
So, if you're concerned about too much saturated fat, remember the best combination for cutting down saturated fats in the diet is Mazola corn oil and Mazola margarine.
Rudy! Ruby!
San Francisco!
Give us a kiss, gal. Up the window. Here. Well, it's times like this I wish I was a Yabangi. Careful what you're saying here. This place is bugged.
San Fernando,
Yeah,
are you still making that booze?
I am. Here, try that.
It's a carrot.
Wait till you taste it. Smooth, ain't it?
I want to tell you, Frank Nutty can use about 100 barrels of that booze that you make if you can just handle it. Now, do you think you can?
Yeah. You don't like that carrot, huh?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Well, don't let a rabbit get a hold of that. If he does, he's gonna rule the world. As far as that others can, don't throw it down there. The mice will get it and they'll tear down this place. Now, I think I can handle that thing for Nutty, but I'll have to cut out that pint of brandy every day for his dog. The warden's dog will have to really eat brandy.
Who drinks brandy, this dog?
No, he's a St. Bernard. He don't drink it himself. He's an AA. He gives it to the cat.
San Fernando, now we could make $1 million off of this. Be
You
serious.
said it. We got the only bootleg whiskey in the world that's under the government supervision.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, we're not making a hairspray test.
Hey, Fernando, I got good news for you. You may be able to hug us sooner than you think.
You mean you found a glass cutter?
Parole board has granted you a pardon.
Oh, no.
You can't do that to me. I gotta stay here for at least another 100 barrels. Yeah.
Oh, you don't understand. I'm just thinking of your future.
Well, so am I.
You can't throw him out of this prison, Warden.
That's right. This is a free country, and I had a fair trial. Funny, there was a laugh there yesterday. This is a free country, and I had a fair trial, and I was sentenced to a long term, and I intend to serve every drop a day. Get a load of this, will you? Boston, 1927. Mrs. Jovis Kennedy gives birth to Senator. Boy, how do you like that family? They write their diary 30 years in advance.
San Fernando, will you get serious? If you don't deliver 100 barrels of that booze to Frank Nutty, he is going to take you for a ride. And he's going to dump your body out on that highway.
Well, he won't get away with it. They're cracking down on those litter bugs. I think the termites are taking up tap dancing.
No. Don't you get up. I'll answer. What's the password?
It's me!
Password, it's me. Now, who'd ever think of that? That's me.
And by Boston speakeasy, I make 'em say, it is I. Listen, San Fernando, I want my booze, and
This is the last time I'm going to ask you for it.
Well, thank goodness, because you're turning out to be a pest.
Well, San Fernando, I'm waiting.
Well, you can't just rush my kind of booze,
That's
you know?
right, his is different.
Yeah. First, the corn is grown in the bogs of Ireland. Then it's reaped and grind into mash. Then it's fermented in a special oak barrel that comes from the trees of New Caledonia. Then we smuggle it into London, right under the nose of the Prince of Wales.
Yeah?
Then, after they're having the changing of the guard, we steal their socks, and we strain the booze through them. That gives it that Argyle flavor. The whole process takes a long time.
Well, I want it in 10 minutes.
You'll have it. You'll have
Okay, now when I get back here, that stuff better be here.
it. All right, but it won't have that sock flavor.
Johnson's Wax, makers of beautiful new Glade Mist that feels cool as it clears and freshens the air, has brought you this portion of the Red Skelton Hour. The second half of the Red Skelton Hour is being brought to you by Marlboro. You get a lot to like with a Marlboro, the filter cigarette with the unfiltered taste.
San Fernando, what are you gonna do? Look, I just can't stand the idea of him killing you.
I can't stand it either. Hardly. Mercy. I'm crazy about the idea myself, you know. Hey, Ruby, where could we get about 100 of these things?
San Fernando, are you thinking the same thing as I am?
Yeah, but let's get the booze first.
You're not gonna try to sell him an empty barrel.
Certainly not. Selling somebody an empty barrel would be dishonest.
Well, that's right.
So we're going to fill it with water.
What if that doesn't work?
If it don't work, 12 months from today, we've been dead 1 year. Here we are.
So bring it over here.
I'll bring it over there. Here we go. Oh! Shucks. Some booze has got the mash on the outside. Maybe it's hard water, huh?
What's that? Water? Hard?
Yeah, what a hard way to make a living.
Ruby, you out.
Listen, 23 skidoo to you.
Well, what brilliant author came up with that line?
Is that my stuff, San Fernando?
Yeah, say, that used to be my old business, shotguns.
Yeah, killing people?
No, I used to paint them white and sell them for formal weddings.
That's my stuff, eh, San Fernando?
That's the first barrel right here.
Well, good. Let's have a swig.
Yeah, a swig?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't, would you like a little snort?
Yeah.
Hey, Nutty, why don't we wait until we've unloaded the rest of them?
Yeah, good idea. After 100 barrels, why, we'll need a drink.
Yeah, I'll put this in the storeroom.
Right.
No.
Need some help?
Huh?
Need some help?
No, but we're a little late.
That's one. That's two.
like that? They rang in a case of slow gin.
Hey, that makes 101.
Well, I'll throw this one in as a baker's dozen.
Well, here's your money. You've earned it, but how about a drink first?
Good. Come on, I'll take you across the street and buy you one.
No. Open a barrel.
Well, okay.
Open a barrel.
Okay, wait a minute. I'll get the pen.
Saffron, open a barrel.
Give me time. Open these things.
Well, maybe this will sharpen your memory.
Good heavens! You blew my spat off. There, I spat on you.
Come on, give me a drink.
Oh. Wait a minute, Nutty.
What?
It's bad luck to drink without a toast. Here's to Frank Nutty, public enemy #1.
Thank you.
Also 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack Queen King.
Thank you.
A man who's a menace to society and poor people, to the pedestrians, and to those who walk on the street. A man who is wanted by the police of New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Washington, D.C., and the District of Columbia.
Look, I'm wanted by every state in the union.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, come on, here. I'm doing the testing.
Yeah, but I'm doing the toasting.
No, come on. Give me that.
Well, here, now, wait a minute. You can't drink alone. Here, to us. Well, let me put that another way. To me and you. Looks like the drink's on you, don't it? Let me rephrase that. To me and, Geronimo! How do you like that? At a time like this, they give me factory seconds.
Yeah, well, here's to me. And this stuff better be the real thing.
Oh, it is, right out of the faucet. I mean, real, huh?
Why, you dirty eye?
Here. Now, wait a minute. You wouldn't shoot an unarmed man, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
No. Now, he ought to know better than that.
Now, wait a minute, San Fernando. You wouldn't shoot an unarmed man, would you? You would, you, San Fernando?
No, I wouldn't really.
All right, fine. I'll tell you what we'd do.
What? You are strong.
You bet.
And I use the word freely.
Are you ready? Finally. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here.
I saw the bullet.
Water.
Well, I thought he'd never ask.
Why don't you settle back and have a full-flavored smoke? Settle back with a Marlboro. Make yourself comfortable whenever you smoke. Have a Marlboro cigarette.
This is the combination. Marlboro's famous Richmond recipe of ripe golden tobaccos and the exclusive Select Trait filter. Marlboro, plenty rich, yet plenty mild.
You get a lot to like with a Marlboro filter, flavor, pack or box.
Why don't you try Marlboro, the filter cigarette with the unfiltered taste?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kay Starr.
You're nobody till somebody You're nobody till somebody cares. You may be the king, you may possess the world and all of its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world is still the same. You're never gonna change it. Not as long as the stars shine above. You're nobody until somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. Oh, well, you may be the king and you may possess the world and all of its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing very old. The world is the same. You're never gonna change it. Not as long as the stars shine above. You're nobody till somebody loves you. Oh, so fine. Yourself somebody to love. Oh, yes, love. Just find yourself somebody to love.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
When life seems full of clouds and rain, and I am filled with naught but pain, who soothes my thumping brain? Nobody. When things look dark and skies are gray, and life is one long dreary day, who comes to chase my blues away? Nobody. I ain't never done nothing to nobody. I ain't never got nothing from nobody, no time. And until I get something from somebody sometime, I don't intend to do nothing for nobody, no time. When summer comes and it's so hot that pavement's like a steaming pot, who takes me sailing on his yard. Nobody, when winter comes with sleet and storm, and I've no coat to keep me warm, who throws a coat around my shivering form? Nobody. I ain't never done nothing to nobody. I ain't never got nothing from nobody, no time. And until I get something from somebody sometime, I don't intend to do nothing for nobody, no time. I said nobody, no time. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we travel along, singing a song side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. Now we've all had our quarrels and heartache. We'll be the same as we started, just driving along, singing a song side by side. Oh, we ain't got money.
Maybe we're ragged
and funny.
We'll travel
But we'll
along,
travel side by side.
through all
Through all the weather.
What if the sky should fall?
If that sky
Just
should
as
fall,
long as we're
or we'll
together,
be together.
it really doesn't matter.
It
at
doesn't
all.
matter at all.
Well, they won't.
Well, they
and
have
parted.
that glory.
We'll be the same as we
Same
started.
as we started.
Just travel
I will
along,
travel
singing a song
side by side, side by
Now a word from our alternate sponsor, Pepsodent.
New Pepsodent Fluoride gives you more of what you buy a fluoride for. More active fluoride to help fight decay. All fluoride toothpastes lose active fluoride. Some lose over half. But new Pepsodent Fluoride holds on to 90% of its active fluoride, gives you more of what you buy a fluoride for.
Exciting Pepsodent offer. 6 beautiful imported dolls in traditional native dress of Scotland, Holland, France, Italy, Ireland, Spain, with hand-painted faces, eyes that open and close, arms that move, virtually unbreakable, perfect for holiday gift-giving. Get these 6 dolls by sending only $1 plus any Pepsodent toothpaste carton, fluoride or white, or any Pepsodent toothbrush label. Look for this display with order blanks, or mail to Dolls, Post Office Box 17, Brooklyn 1, New York.
And now, Red Skelton and Jackie Coogan in The Silent Spot. Once upon a time, there was a king who never laughed. Not only did he never laugh, but he never even smiled. And not only did he never smile, there wasn't even a twinkle in his eye. Each day, jesters from all over the world would come to try to make the king laugh. If one succeeded, he would get half the kingdom. If they failed... Don't go away. Red will be back in a minute. Next week, Red's guests will be George Goebel and Clem Kadiddlehopper, and introducing Karen Morrow. And now another word from our sponsor of this portion of the Red Skelton Hour, Marlboro Cigarettes.
Why don't you settle back
and
have a full-flavored smoke? Settle back with a Marlboro.
Full flavor and select rate filter. That's Marlboro, the filter cigarette with the unfiltered taste.
You get a lot to like with a Marlboro filter,
flavor.
pack, or box.
And now a word about the new Pal Razor.
This razor has become old-fashioned. New Pal adjustable injector razor is here. Look, this razor can't get into hard-to-shave spots the way new Pal razor can. Pal's got beauty, world's first stainless steel injector razor. Won't rust, won't tarnish. Pal's got balance, and Pal's got brains in this comfort-controlled dial. Get the new Pal razor, 10 new Pal premium blades and travel case, all for $1.95.
Here he is again, Red Skelton.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks to Jackie Coogan and Kay Starr for being with us tonight, and thanks to our sponsors who made our visit possible. So until next week, may I say good night and God bless. Good night.
Marlboro. You get a lot to like with a Marlboro. The filter cigarette with the unfiltered taste has brought you the second half of the Red Skelton Hour. This program was pre-recorded. Art Gilmore speaking.